So, like everybody today, I got up to see if we were done hearing about politics, at least for a while. And unfortunately, we're not. By the way, this won't be about gaming. This will be about something I thought was funny. But anyway, I also saw the list of celebrities that say they're going to leave the U.S. if the election goes a certain way. Stop making the threat. Just go. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. If you're going to go to Canada, pack your shit and go. I'm sure they'll love you up there and you can learn to speak French. Just go. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. In your interviews, you talk about your movies or your music or whatever. But I'm sorry, Bruce Springsteen, you're in your 70s. Your music sucked when you were in your prime. I'm sure some people like it, and that's great. But nobody gives a rat's ass about you or your politics. You don't want to be here anymore? Nice thing about freedom is you are allowed to leave. So quit making the threat and go. There's always the possibility that the next election's not going to go your way, or the election after that's not going to go to your way, or the election after that's not going to go your way. So quit making the threat to take your ball and go home and just pack your shit and get out. I don't care either way. Just shut up and go. Whoopi Goldberg, all you idiots. You've profited off the backs of Americans for decades, and you're going to bitch because democracy goes the way it goes. Just pack your shit and go. No one's going to follow you, and anybody that does, we needed to get rid of anyway. Make room for some of these immigrants you guys are complaining that we don't just open the borders for. Anyway, I don't want to do anything political on this channel. But the reality is I find it hilarious that every time we have an election, there's some whiny-ass celebrity going, I'm going to pack my stuff and move somewhere better. Go. The door is not locked. It's people coming in that we're restricting. Going out, pack your shit and go. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. It's sickening to this point to watch people just completely profit off the system and then bitch when it doesn't go their way. And I've hit the point to where I just want it over with. I don't care which way it goes. But I still live in this beautiful country where I'm allowed to hop on YouTube and give my opinion or post whatever I want or go do whatever I want, whether it's a Democrat or a Republican in office. Some things change. Some things change for the better. Some things change for the worse. There's never been a candidate in history that got into office that was so bad that he destroyed the country. There's never been a candidate in history that was so good he became the new savior. It is what it always is. It's politics and it's stupid and it's a waste of time for most people. Most elections are bought and paid for. There's no term limits on Congress, the House, so you're going to get the same old business as usual. So what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? If you voted Democrat or Republican, you voted for business as usual, and you're going to get exactly that no matter which way this election goes. You got all that money. Why didn't you go for a third-party candidate? Why aren't you lobbying for term limits? Why aren't you doing something besides bitching that you're going to leave? So, let me simplify it. Stop saying what you're going to do. Just accept the fact that democracy works the way it does. There's always the possibility of somebody you don't like making office. Pack your shit, get the hell out, and then drop us a postcard. Things are great in the frozen tundras of Canada. Or it's awesome that I had to convert to a Muslim to live in Pakistan. Or it's awesome being completely regulated by the government in China. Take your pick. There's going to be negative crap everywhere. There's going to be positive crap everywhere. But stop threatening and go. You guys made this same threat 4 years ago. And the guy you didn't want in office got in office, and I don't know if any of you left. And if you did, it wasn't even a quarter of the people that said they would leave. So deliver on your threat and go. Or shut up. Just shut the hell up. If you want to affect change, do something. But quit running your stupid mouths, sing your freaking song, do your freaking lines, be a celebrity. All you are is a rich version of me who just happened to luck in to being discovered. That's it. That's all you are. It's a rich version of anybody else who doesn't happen to be in your position. You literally do not make life better. Acting has only gotten worse. You literally do not change anything. You barely fund your own quests and then beg people who can't afford it for money. Brad Pitt was bitching about the water or some crazy ass stuff in Africa, and he put up a way more money than I could have if I wanted to. But the reality is, the man's made enough money to where he doesn't have to make another cent the rest of his life, and his family will be taken care of for probably generations. So he could go do a movie and send all the profits to get clean water to this village, or that village, or whatever, or adopt some more babies. You people are hypocrites, and you're hypocrites of the worst kind, the worst order. You stand up on your podium and your platform and you bitch when people don't stand up on their podium and platform. You give Chris Pratt crap because he just wanted to stay out of it, but you wanted to bring him in. You're an actor or you're a singer. Act or sing. Beyond that, shut up. Just shut up. Stop running your mouth. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody cares. You little gaggle of morons that sit in a room collecting awards, clapping every time one of you farts a political statement out of your freaking mouth. You're an irrelevant factor in the world. You're an irrelevant group. You do not matter. There are 4,000 probably to 1 people who could act just as good as you can, who are standing in line waiting for a better job. You are replaceable. You are unbelievably replaceable, which makes you unbelievably worthless. The only high value on you is from you. That's all. Now, I'm sorry if somebody watching this likes some of these actors. I like some of these actors. But I don't like them so much that I'm willing to trade my conviction or my ability to have a civil discussion where we agree to disagree at the end. Just because these assholes want to take their ball and go home and demand. That's not how democracy works. That's a dictatorship. And if you want that, there are plenty of countries out there that would probably welcome your stupid ass. And then you can have your wealth redistributed amongst everybody for substandard everything. It's that plain. It's that simple. Shut up. Pack your shit. Get out. There's your eviction notice. If you can't shut up, pack your shit and get out. That's what the American public wants. I'm sure there's some people that applaud your stupid decision to make such a dumb threat that you will not ever deliver on. You're a liar and a hypocrite, and you're replaceable and you're worthless. Plain and simple, bottom line. So, go on The View, make your threat, but then do it. And then you can bitch from whatever shithole country you end up in. I don't care. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. And should be the only political statement I make, if that's even political. But to summarize, celebrities, worthless, stupid, and incapable. Pretty much even the ones I like and agree with. They don't do their own work. Acting may be very, very difficult, but it's a learnable skill for almost anybody, number one. You may not be great at it, but with CGI, neither are the actors who exist. They're barely tolerable. So, campaign, by all means. hey, I like this candidate, and these are the reasons why. But other than that, do your lines, sing your song, shut the hell up. Or pack your shit and get out. You can go have fun dealing with somebody else's government and bitching about that. I'm out. Happy hunting.